Hello and welcome to the JTrain podcast. It's a Chit Chat Wednesday, and today's guest is new to the JCU, Peter Revello, hilarious comic. Go check him out. I've been seeing him at the Comedy Cellar over the last few months. He kills. He just is so funny, and what you're gonna watch is two dudes getting to know each other. If you're wondering about, like, there's a lot of talk about men having no friends and the male loneliness thing, and this is two men who have met in passing, now having a zoned-in conversation. Peter is at a park in Staten Island. We talk about Staten Island and talk about his friends and how he grew up and all that good stuff. And I just think it was a great conversation and fun time. And then at the end, he talks about his friends in Staten Island of like this kind of like scumbag culture. So we play a game called Scummy or Yummy, which the name, we got to work on it. But if you're watching, listening, I'm on the road, and I would love for you to come to the show, and I would love for you to bring friends and family. Denver, San Francisco, Providence, Winnipeg, Kansas City, Richmond. That's like the end of my summer. Then we get into like the theaters. DC, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Chicago, Durham, Charlotte, Fort Lauderdale, Royal Oak, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, Orlando, San Diego, Philly, Baltimore, Atlanta, Charlotte, Boston, Dallas, Houston, New York, Toronto, and then Seattle, Vancouver. I had to look at a sheet to read because it's so many dates. And I want you to come, jaredfreid.com, assemble the group chat, and enjoy today's episode. Boom. Hello and welcome to the JTrain podcast. This is JTrain, Jared Freid, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. That's right. Every Wednesday is a Chit Chat Wednesday where I have on a friend, a comedian, an expert. Today, we have like 1.5 out of 3. We've just met and really, seen each other around recently, so I'd call them friendly. I would say they're a comedian, and they're not an expert, but yeah, they're an expert. I'd give them 2.5. Expert in Staten Island scumbag, because we're going to talk a little scumbaggery on this episode. Hilarious comedian. Go follow on all the platforms at Peter_Revello. Peter Revello, how are you?
Hey, Jared, thanks for having me. Happy to be a scumbag for you. I
Well,
think it's
you're our lead scumbag here on the J Train. Your first time on the show. You're in Staten Island, because I
yes,
only
sir.
say this because, first of all, you have like how to spot a scumbag
Yeah,
is prevalent on your social media.
yeah. It was fun for a little while. It's just you grow up with these people, and it's just fun to pretend to be them.
But that was why it stood out to me, because when you go on stage, you talk a lot about like your group of friends, and when I hear your stand-up, which is great, and everyone should go follow Peter, you do have like a thing where you're like, I'm like, were you the only one who made it out? Like,
Yeah. Out of all my friends, yeah, some of them. Well, I mean, by make it out, I mean some of them are like garbage men and firemen. So they're doing okay. Others are not doing so well.
was it
Mixed
like
bag.
in your
Nope.
area? Was it like go join a union? Was that like kind of like childhood? Was like
Yeah.
go join a union or you're like a loser? Like, is that because you're from Staten Island, for people that don't know? But you talk
Yes.
about it on stage, and I do have this like, when you hear someone's act, you kind of go to a place, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't mix it up with many Fortune 500, titans of industry. It's a lot of, yeah, union guys, people who are a lot of fringe people, a lot of guys who are still enjoying certain substances, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I grew up with a lot of those kind of guys. Like no one, a few college educated, not many, but
What
god
area?
damn
Where
it,
are you
street
from?
savvy. I'm from Tottenville in Staten Island. So like it's the South Shore, all Italian, real construction where it's not it's dumb money down there, if that makes sense. A lot of contractors skimming off the top and building their own houses.
Is that like, to me, I'm like, is that a cartoon or is it a real thing? Is it like a real thing? Like, is that a
It's
reality?
real. Yeah, that's how you build a house in Staten Island. You take the materials from another job and you just kind of you build your own home.
I
I
think
know a few guys like that.
Staten Island like to me, you would think, and I think most people think this, it's like this like little tiny, like tiny thing, but it's bigger than Manhattan.
Yeah. No, no, it's tremendous. I mean, look at the greenery. I mean,
That's the
I
thing.
mean, come on.
I've gone and I know it's nicer than people let on. That's what I
It-
like. It's more suburban
yeah.
than maybe you would imagine because it's just not what people think. And I think the people of Staten Island like kind of want it that way.
Well, yeah, that's the thing too. Like Staten Island's like the most Republican of the boroughs. So, you know what I mean? Like it gets a rap for being like kind of racist. And, rightfully, we
Well,
there's a few.
but I think like the skimming off the top and the like, I feel like that's
Oh, that's
part
all
of
real.
like the fun of being from Staten Island is there's like I don't know. Like I hope
It
this
is
doesn't
fun.
sound bad, but like when I hear from Staten Island people, and then I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. There's like tree lined highways here. Like this is beautiful. Like who wouldn't want to live here? But then all the talk of it is like,
It's
ayo, like
it's
everything's
the people.
ayo.
Jared, please. That's a little, I mean, come on. My culture isn't your costume. I mean,
Well,
Jesus.
if so, for Jews, like I could understand. You could. I think every group has its noises, but I guess I only feel comfortable doing the Jewish one and the Italian one.
Italian one. Those are the
Yeah,
last two. Those are the last two you
the
could do.
last two
Everyone
you can
else.
copy. Yeah.
God damn it. But no, it is. You know what it is? The place is beautiful. The people are horrible. The people are absolutely like where I grew up, it's like
Yeah.
all like real guineas, like real Italian, just miserable construction workers. They have a beautiful house, marble everything. They got a nice gold line out on the front lawn, but they hate themselves. They hate life. They're very clannish. It's all about the family. They don't let it inside. Everyone thinks they're in the mafia. I mean,
There's like a distrust of sorts.
I don't know if that's an Italian thing, but yeah, that carried over from the old country.
Right. I mean, it is just such an interesting place to me because you can be from Staten Island and be like, I think I worked with a guy. He was from, he lived in Staten Island, loved it,
Yeah.
but his background was, it was, who had he was like Eastern European, but they had a war that we got involved in
That's
the
probably
90s.
Croatia or Bulgaria. That's yeah, probably
It's
that
one of
group over
those
there.
areas. And I
The
remember
Serbs.
the Serbs. He was Serbian.
Yeah.
Yes. And there's a Serbian area of Staten Island, right?
Yeah, we got little pockets. It's predominantly Italian and Irish, but
Hmm.
then like you get like we got some Hasidim coming in, and
Right.
that's exciting. And then we got a little Serb pocket, Russian pocket. So we got our little pockets, but the big pocket is mostly Italian, Irish,
Yeah.
yeah,
So your
white.
friends so growing up, were your parents in the union? Like, was that part of
No,
or were you guys like was it like yeah, we're here, but we're not like,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
we
like
weren't.
that.
No, we're not like that. My dad is like, so what they call the Verrazzano Bridge is if you're like born in Staten Island before it was built, you call it the Guinea Gangplank. Because as soon as
Okay.
that was built, then you get all the Italians came in. And so like they kind of changed the demographic. But this used to be like the sticks, Staten Island. Staten Island used to be like a wooded area. Like
Uh-huh.
we used to have like South Beach was like a like Jersey. It was like a seaside heights, and then
Right.
it kind of changed. It became all that union shit. But no, my dad didn't have a job, and my mom was a CPA, so it's a real mixed bag in that regard.
Right. So, I mean, it's funny how a bridge will just change the whole thing. Like, this is the stuff sociologists like talk about,
No,
like they're like the minute that bridge went in and then like, this would be like a documentary type of thing.
I know it is strange. Like you think of like how evolved we are, and like how you want to take credit for a lot of things that you do or whatever, and then a bridge is built and it changes everything, and you're like,
Right.
hmm,
All it took was
was
a
a bridge.
footbridge, and you're like, oh, we go over that. And that's why we move, like we
Yeah.
are animals.
Yeah. Yeah, we migrated. I mean, a lot of them migrated, but
So you grow up in Staten Island, then you go off to college?
yeah, I went to college in Manhattan, so like that helps get the stink off a little bit. And then
But
because
is
I
that like
hate I
going away? Like when you say I'm going to Manhattan, are they? Because I'm from Boston or outside of Boston, and
the city. Yeah, you're going to
the,
the city. Big
right,
doings.
that's the thing. Like to me, Boston and New York was not that big of a jump. Like I was like, yeah, it's a city in the Northeast. It wasn't like I was going off. Like it didn't feel like that like coming of age movie where I was like getting in my car and trying to make it in the big city. Like it was just like,
Right.
no, this is a city you go to and this is where successful people are. But there are
Right.
people back home every now and
Right.
again, the languaging they use is like, they're like, is it big and fast? I'm like, you're from fucking Boston. What are you talking about? You're not a loser. You know, like,
Yeah, they act like it's like the city of the future or something, or like the
right.
crime thing. They're just like, is it? It's like it's not Mad Max. I mean, you get some
Right.
homeless guys, but it's everyone's
So
it's
people are
pretty
like that from Staten Island, where they're like the crime, like for them to mention the crime, you're like, we have the
the
same
crime.
news channel.
Yeah, well, because it's so different. Like a lot of people get stuck here, so a lot of people kind of just they're stuck on the island and they just they're afraid of Manhattan, which always made me laugh, especially as like comics. Some comics get stuck here. They start doing stand up here and they just like the best place is 35 minutes away.
Right.
You're
Well,
you're
35 minutes away, but like, what a risk, like you can,
yes.
that, like you get used to like the stage that is around all your friends and you do the material that will work. Like I'm sure there's Staten Island comics that are like, listen, I
Yeah,
got this thing that works and I make some money doing it and no risk, no fail.
but it's such a horrible hobby. Don't you feel that way about stand up? Like what a terrible hobby. Like if you
I
made
think,
model planes, you're not getting embarrassed every now and
right.
again.
I think it's a horrible hobby to not realize is a hobby. Like
Oh, I see.
I think if you can do like I actually think if someone had like a great job and once a week they go to like their local open mic that gets some local people and it's not all comics and they
Yeah,
get their
yeah.
laugh. I think that can be nice. I do think if you're like you think you're going for it and you're getting angry that it's not working for you, but you're treating it as a hobbyist and you're doing things that a hobbyist, that you're not doing things like a professional should be doing.
Yeah, you should
That's
be.
that's like a version of hell. Like, to me, like, yeah, I'm gonna make it, but I'm not leaving Staten Island. That's hell.
Yeah, and then there is a bitterness where they're just like, I
Right.
crush in great kills. And you're like, yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, that's just like one place though. And but yeah, it is, I don't know. People are like very they have a lot of questions about Staten Island. It's very interesting because it seems
I
to be
definitely have a
like
lot of
this.
questions.
Yeah, it's very underreported, I guess. It's just it has the most New Yorkers. Like Bronx and the Staten Island have the most native New Yorkers. So that's always makes me laugh. Like people like New Yorkers are, mean or whatever. Or like I'm like, yeah, that's we're pieces of shit. We're garbage
I,
people.
it is. It's one of those things from the outside looking in. You go, oh, I know Brooklyn. I can understand what that is. I can understand the Bronx a little bit if you but
Yeah,
I,
okay.
I mean, a little bit. You can get like okay, Yankees and stuff like that. But like, I think Staten Island just is like maybe the island. Maybe because it's an island. Like, that's something about like Long Island that you forget. Like Long Islanders to me are like weirdos,
They are.
and they don't really admit to it, or maybe they do. But I'm saying like you have to remember like that's
Oh,
an island. Like I think like island people, no matter where the island is makes you a little bit weird. Like one
yeah.
road in, one road out. That
Yeah.
changes everything. Again, we're back to sociology lessons. I'm like,
I
I
do
don't
like
know.
to think of myself as an island person, as like a white guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just like, yeah, I'm from an island,
I'm
everything's
an
irie over
islander.
here.
It's the New York Islanders. Like that's literally the
Yeah.
Stop settling for scratchy, bunchy underwear. Tommy John has you covered this summer. These babies have up to 4 times more stretch than other brands, so you'll be comfortable whether you're at work or playing ball with the kids. It won't ride up, it's soft and breathable, and honestly feels like a second skin. I can attest to that. I have Tommy John's on my body right now. That's right. I am a customer. I love this underwear. And The ride up thing is really what it is for me. When you put jeans on over your underwear, you get that bunchy feeling with other underwear. Not with this. This is great, 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 really comfortable underwear. I also like that it has a thicker band, not thick width-wise, but length. I like it feels like I'm wearing a big WWE belt. And let me also say, right now, you have a pair of underwear that you're dealing with. Why don't you be good to yourself and get rid of that underwear that you wear when everything else is in the wash? Take that underwear, throw it away, replace it with Tommy John. Now you have a front of the rotation underwear at the back end of your rotation. But I have a feeling that you're going to buy these and they're going to go right to the front. Your underwear drawer is about to get a serious upgrade. When you're ready to bring that comfort to your whole closet, you can check out their polo shirts, shorts, hoodies, and other essentials too. So they've got it all. Tommy John, I'm a huge fan. Just that basic stuff that is the reason that you walk around happy and confident. It's so important. So go to Tommy John and take the free money. Get 25% off your first order right now at TommyJohn.com/feather. Save 25% off at TommyJohn.com/feather. But you moved back. What made you move back? If you what about and you're married, which you know, like you is your wife from there? How did you meet her?
We met at a pizzeria in Tottenville.
I mean,
we worked.
You're not doing a good job of getting yourself out of Staten Island. Like that is like
It's a little on the nose.
a little bit. You're being cartoonish now. It's
we Lady and the Tramp, the spaghetti, and then we just fell in love ever since. It's classic Staten Island
got
story.
on the ferry and held hands the whole way home.
Yeah, I mean, I was a delivery driver and she was a waitress, and it's a tale as old as time, Jared. You know, just sparks flew.
Where was the Italian place?
In Tottenville. In Tottenville, it was a place called Verrazzano, and it was an awesome place. This like old Sicilian, not old. He was like a right off the boat Sicilian guy, and he had his son Calogero, which is
Calogero.
Yeah. You ever see a Bronx
What is this?
Tale?
The beginning? What is this? The beginning of The Godfather? Where the names are like a little more Italian than they should be.
Yeah. I know you think it's like John Vito is like an Italian name, and you get hit with a Calogero, and you're just like this. There's levels to this.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
There's
so
levels
you guys,
to this Italian
you're
thing.
delivering. She's a waitress. And how old are you?
I'm 20. We started dating when I was 20. Now I'm 34. So we've been together, I don't know, 15 years about.
How long married?
4 years. I took a while, Jared. Took a while to smarten up.
I mean, like, listen, you committed though, took a while, but I'm sitting here 40 but she probably reminds you of how long it took you all the time.
Not all the time, but I remember one day we were talking about like marriage or whatever before we got married, and I just said like, oh, so why haven't you proposed? And I was like, oh, I didn't think you cared. I know every day, I know every day I commit myself to you, and I was like explaining to her my logic, like I don't need to be married to you to feel like I'm with you. And then she's like, but if we got married, it'd be more like official and more. I'm like, yeah, but we can always get divorced. And then she started to cry, Jared. See, that's not the right. She started to cry. She started to say,
"Dude, this is we're getting divorced." I'm sorry.
She's like, we're getting divorced before we get married. And I'm just like, it's not how I meant it. I wanted this to be nice.
It is. This does sound like it's a version, like we did an updated version of like West Side Story, like this conversation of like, hey, Peter, why aren't we married? Like, this sounds very like black and white movie to me. Like,
yeah, I'm about to say she's Blanche Dubois all of a sudden.
Yeah, but then it is the real issue here is you should.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Well, the issue is it sucks to like wait a while to get married because you talk on stage about being happily married and it does come off. It comes off. It doesn't seem like you're bullshitting. It doesn't seem like it's coming from a lying place. So it seems like the marriage thing, if it took you a while, it wasn't because the person wasn't right. It was like, I need to feel comfortable with myself. I can understand. This is all stuff a therapist would go, it ain't the I'm fucking around thing. It's the
No.
I need to feel right as a man and ready to like be responsible for the relationship. I can understand all that. But here's what I
However.
would, here's however, or not however, as much as you should be able to, like, what sucks is it's like finding out you were impotent. Like it's like finding out your sperm doesn't work after years of stressing out about maybe she's pregnant. Like you could have had all these stressless years because you right now, I'm sure you're comfortable in your marriage and you're going, if I had just done it 3 years earlier, I would never have this argument. I would never get shit for this for the rest of my life. Like the rest of your life, you have
feel
to
weird
hear. Yeah, like someone's going to go, how long you been married? You'll be like, well, we're together 30 years, but 2 years married. And someone's like, what?
What are you, Puerto Rican?
What's going on here? And you have to like do the like, put your toe in the sand, like, well, here's what happened. And I just didn't have the confidence. Like you have to like open up to some stranger every fucking time.
I know people are just they love to ask questions about that, but I like the way it happened, and it's been good. And but it's funny, like being together that long. It's such a strange. It just blows my mind. It doesn't feel like 15. Sometimes it feels like 5, and then other
Okay.
times it feels like 30. Like it's just hard to explain to be with someone that long. Like through my whole 20s, all of my 20s, I gave.
Right,
to her,
your
which is very,
20s. I
very
gave to
generous.
her. You gave
very
it.
generous.
Oh my God, you gave her the good years of your body. I can't believe.
The best years of the body.
Yeah, how could you wasted, and I'm sure you had the friends if you were in that area like of Staten Island, the friends that like, I mean, you mentioned this on stage of like, how could you should be dating, you should be out there just like me, but then you see them and I'm sure you're like, that doesn't look that fun either.
It does. It seems hard. You're single, right?
I'm single. It's
Single-ish. I don't.
no, I'm
There's a pause
single.
there.
I'm
There a lady?
single. No,
Okay.
we're good. I think it's hard because you get very like you've never really experienced like the
I was before Tinder. Like I was. We
right.
got together even before apps.
You grew together. So there's this thing called shared brain. Have you ever heard that?
I have.
Where when a spouse passes away, you're losing part of your brain because there's things they're taking care of and not you.
Yeah.
So like they know a code to the garage, which is not something that they would know and you not know. But as an example, they would know the code of the garage. So if they passed away, you lose that. You lose the memory. They have a story that they tell so well. I am like a single mother. I only have my own memories. So it's weird at this age to like, I don't have anyone to like
Commiserate
really,
with, or
right.
like reminisce with.
Right. And then I'm like, how would I can't even make a friend at 40. How am I going to like meet someone that I would like spend every waking minute with at this age?
I guess so. I don't know.
Like I called you half a friend. I said, we're friendly. Like I wasn't like, we're friends. Like I think at this age you go, I'm not just letting anyone in and then I got to let them in. And like, I got to go from zero. Like it's actually weird.
I prefer to be put in that position. I can only go up now, Jared. That's the way I
Right.
see it. I can only just win you over. And now,
That's
if
right.
we started as friends, I'm like, this guy's gross, disgusting.
It's a little
What
too
loser.
much.
Right.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, well, okay, you left a little crack in there for me.
We can figure this out.
But yeah, I guess that could be because my brother, he was he was in a relationship for like 7, 8 years, and then they broke up, and he's just pouring it up. He's having a hell of a time.
How old is he?
He's 2 years older than me, so he's 36, 37.
So he's 36. Was he married?
No, he was never married.
Okay. So what ended it? What made them after 7 years? Like what made them go finally? Like
she broke up with him, so that usually
that means she was trying again and again, and he wasn't changing.
Yeah. So he was. They weren't compatible. It's for the best, but it is interesting to see him now. He's in his glory, Jared. He's loving it.
He's loving it. It wears off. But how long have they been married or been apart?
Less than a year.
Yeah, that's the fun
Right.
I'm doing apps. I'm playing with the app. It's not like I'm going on the app. I'm going to play with it.
Right.
It's fun and games right now. And he's probably a good looking dude. He's probably a hot commodity. He's got a job.
He's a union guy. He's a union guy.
So
He's
he's got
stagehand.
benefits. Does he
Yeah,
have
he's
a
got dental.
house?
No, not yet. Not yet. But if he had a house,
Okay.
I mean, forget it. It would just be unfair.
And he lives on Staten Island?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. We
Yeah,
all
he's
live
got to be
here.
loving it. Everyone.
Yeah.
So you even came back. That's the thing. Like you commute to the shows?
I do. I like leaving. Don't you feel that way? Don't you feel like Manhattan's like oppressive sometimes? Like everything's gonna happen here. Like if I had to do all my
Right.
spots in the city and do everything in the city, and then you just walk 2 blocks, there's no like
You're bringing
relief.
up something that I've been enjoying. I moved to Delray Beach, Florida. So
Yeah, I was wondering where you've been.
yeah, so I was living literally down the street from the Comedy Cellar, like going doing
Too
spots and
much.
walk. Well, I didn't know it was too much until I got out, and I'm really liking the like when I'm
Wait,
home,
so
I'm home.
you moved to Florida
Yeah, for the summer to see if I could work it,
and
and I really like it. I gotta say, like, when I come to New York and do spots, like I'm having fun doing that too. Like I'm not really. My big concern was, will I lose stand up? Will I lose? But I think there's a marginal rate of return when you're doing, when you
yeah,
do 8 spots a week and then you do 15. I don't know if 8 to 15 you're really gaining anything from it, or maybe I
at a
like
certain
to
point, yeah.
right.
I think you're right. No, I think you put down so much of that bedrock that it's like you're not going to lose. It's not something that could be lost.
Right. And I know what I like to talk about, and I can write. And I was like, I needed to do more writing than performing. Like you have this thing, I'm like, it's all workflow shit. It turns into like,
Yeah.
you feel like a douche because I'm like, I
But
just
why
said the word
Florida?
workflow. My
I,
parents are in Boca.
oh, okay.
So
All
like
right. That
they were
makes sense.
nearby, and Delray Beach is like a beach town. Like it's like I turned into the like
Yeah.
PR person for Delray Beach. I'm the opposite of you with Staten Island. Like I'm like, you gotta come here. The beaches are great. The restaurants are awesome. There's women.
It's
Yeah.
affordable. There's women.
Yeah.
Oh, there's women. Oh God, as far as the eye can see. I know, but I don't know. Florida is just such a, I don't know. I did my dad lives down there. He lives in like Port
Port
Salerno, like near
okay.
Jupiter, like a little
Yeah,
north
yeah,
of
yeah.
Jupiter. And it's just I don't know, the Floridians. It just I guess maybe the beach people are better, but they're fucking
It's a
ugh.
little bit better in Delray Beach because it doesn't feel as stale. There's a little bit of energy there because it's a new town and you can tell people are moving there from elsewhere. I do know what you're
Uh,
talking about. There's some times where you walk into a strip mall in Florida. I have that in LA. I'm in LA right now. There's
yeah.
some parts of LA where I walk into a Walgreens and I'm like, everything about
Cheap.
this makes me sad. Like I can't like I can't because there's like I don't know. Maybe it's the sun. Like at least when it's like in
There's
Boston, when
nowhere
I
to
walk,
hide.
right when it's Boston and I go to a Walgreens there, there's like I don't know. It's cold out. It's there's
Right.
the
There's a gloom.
accent. Yeah, there's something. There's some grit there. Here, it's just so bright. The lights are just shining on you. All right, I want to play a game before we go because this has been
Sorry,
nice.
sorry.
Don't apologize. I want everyone to go follow Peter Revello. He's hilarious, kills all the time, so funny. At Peter_Revello.
Thanks, buddy.
Go follow all the information in the. I was going to promote your show, but you're going to Philly, but it's already happened. So Philly people, you're going to have
What's
to wait till.
happening next Wednesday? I don't know when this is coming
Right. This
out.
is coming out later. It's we're getting ahead.
It's over
So
now.
it's over now. But yeah, I'm sure everyone in Philly had fun. You'll have to see them the next time. I wanted to play a game called Scum or Yum.
Oh,
Okay.
uh, all right.
You are a resident scumbag expert, and you're
Yes.
going to tell us if this move is scummy or yummy. You
Oh, yeah,
ready?
just that term. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I
Yum
know
yum.
it rhymes with scum.
I got it. I
Okay,
got it.
I listen. It was scum or yum or
That's it. I know.
scum or like you're not a bad guy. Doesn't
Um,
really have the same
I
bum.
know.
No, bum is scum.
I
Like
know.
okay,
Scum or yum. Here we go.
scum or hum, scum or
Oh,
rum.
maybe it's a scum or and it's like a. Is
Hmm,
it scummy? You know?
hum.
Hmm.
Well, I like yum. Let's go
All right.
scummy
Yum
or
it is.
yummy.
Yum it up.
Okay, here's the first one, easy one. ketchup on pasta, is that scummy or yummy?
That is scummy. It is it's a blight. I hate ketchup. Even to take out the Italian heritage, the ketchup is an abomination. I don't think it should be on anything. I think it's so disgusting. People put it in meatloaf. My sister used to put it on her eggs because she was a cretin. She's grown out of it. She's
Okay.
evolved, but I think ketchup is disgusting.
I don't
Do you
think you
like
can
ketchup?
have. I like ketchup in moderation. I'm with you. I think ketchup on fries, cold ketchup with hot fries, that is a delicious,
I'm a,
beautiful thing. Ketchup on pasta, it's never been for me. It never made sense.
you've
I,
never seen this out in the wild, though. This is
oh
all
my,
purely
these are
hypothetical.
every single one of these are things my dad does, and I'm getting you to say whether he's scummy or yummy. And my
Your
dad
dad
is a
doesn't put
ketchup.
no, he
Yeah, he's a
doesn't.
ketchup on pasta guy. It is a. I
Does he
think
zhuzh
it's
up
a
the ketchup? Does he put Parmesan or anything? Like he
no,
just
no, no, straight up ketchup. And he'll like squeeze it so you hear the from the bottle. Like he
just a
has
sad
no,
glop.
there's no shame in it. That's the problem too. And I
That
think
is
it's
the
like a
problem.
depression era thing because I think my grandmother would have pushed it. And
There's
I
no
think it like
excuse.
there really isn't. I'm with you. I like that you said that it's not even my Italian heritage talking, and
It's
then you
not
do
even
it with
that.
the most Italian accent ever, like most New York
You can't
accent. You're
help it.
like,
You can't help it.
hey, it's not the Italian.
But
Okay,
it's
you
all
ready?
fubbed up. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here's another one. Takes things from the lost and found at the
Ooh.
local JCC.
Why do we have to put the well, I mean, who knows? Maybe the people who drop them are not of any specific denomination. So I would say I'm going to go yummy on this. I'm going to go yummy.
Fair game.
I
It's
think
been
it's fair
lost. They
game.
didn't care enough about it in the
Right.
first place.
Right. What are you doing?
It's they listen. You had enough time. If it's in the lost and found for a minute, that's a minute longer than you would have had to find it anyways, and it's now up for grabs.
Right. And if you know what, if you're too good to hold on to something, it should belong to me. I'll take care of it better. I promise I won't lose it as well.
Okay, okay.
Just so yummy.
Borrow. Okay, so you yummy. Okay, you arrive at a barbecue with food that you would only like to have. So you brought food for yourself to a barbecue because you were afraid they wouldn't have the food you would like at the barbecue.
I think that's scummy. I'm a man of the people, Jared. I think you have to defer to the group. You get invited to the
Right.
barbecue, you have to accentuate it as much as you can. It's not about you. The
That is
barbecue's not
something.
about you.
Yeah, that's something that's not something my dad has done, but I agree with you. I think it's to bring anything in Tupperware to a barbecue that
It's tough
has
look.
your name on it, bad look, scummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no iron barbecue.
No. So, all right, last one. You
Mhm.
go to a restaurant that has a policy where if you complain about one of the sides that's on your dish, they will come back with a third side and not take back the one that was mistaken. And once you catch on to this, you then order based on knowing that they won't take the side from your plate and you will always get three sides. Does this make sense?
How often do I go there? I guess is
Once
the
a month.
question.
Once a
Fair game.
month, you go to a place where you know if you
I'm gonna
say,
get three
"Oh, I
sides.
didn't get the potatoes," you know they'll let you. They'll go keep the potatoes, keep the coleslaw. We'll bring you out the side of baked potato.
It's yummy. It's got to be yummy. It's up.
It's a
If
good
they don't
move.
have, I think it's a good move. Also, it's not like a caviar side. We're talking about mashed potatoes and maybe some greens. I mean,
A
who am I
rice
hurting?
pilaf, a greens, a
Yeah, yeah,
standard
no,
sides.
yeah, yeah. A rice pilaf. I mean, if you're crying over a side of rice pilaf, you're in trouble. So I think
Right. They're to be fucked with if you're doing this.
you want me to do it. You.
Right.
There's a part of you that wants to. You want to see me this happy. You want to see me flush with sides. So.
If anything, it is a puzzle you have left as a secret menu item where you are impressed they figured out the big riddle and now you get a
Right.
third side for having figured out
And I keep
the riddle.
coming.
Right.
I'm paying for it. I'm paying
Right.
for it. I'm a good customer. Once a month, that's a good customer, in my
It is a
opinion.
good
So
customer.
don't,
Any restaurant would be lucky to have that customer. I guess you're right. A restaurant would give you a third side if they knew guaranteed you'd come back every month.
once a month. So that's why it's a little tax. It's a little for being loyal. Some rice pilaf goes a long way.
Peter Revello, you're fantastic. Great to have you on the J Train. A great first entry into the JCU, the J Train Cinematic Universe. Enjoy the park.
Thank you,
We'll be
buddy.
back next week. Boom.